praying nowadays to get better. I do not need you. If you wanna leave, you can go. I ain't writing no letter. I stay to myself cause they start acting different when they see that you getting cheddar. They like, why you so distant? Cause I'm on a mission.
What is good, YouTube? I'm here to give y'all a little tutorial on Tim Thomas. Now look, I did a tutorial on James Harden and that was a little bit longer. This one's not gonna be that long because I feel like there's only a couple things you need to know for Tim Thomas that makes him great. Now look, he's 6'10" and he has a 7'2" wingspan, alright? You know what I'm saying? We look at the 95 3 ball, the 90 driving dunk. That's all you need to see before we go into the freestyle. But I just want to let y'all know I do have 14 halves on my Tim Thomas, alright? I do have 14 halves on him. He can't get a lot of badges that you would want to put on him. Like, you know, see how my limitless range is on gold, like, you know, you just can't upgrade that, but he can get some badges upgraded, as you can see, you know, the green highlights next to it, things like that. But look, I just want to show y'all my badges, and we just want to look at his 3-pointers, driving dunk before I got into his SIGs to let y'all know how to get right with him. But let's go ahead and move into it. Alright y'all, now look, here's the thing with Tim Thomas. Tim Thomas is the best small forward in the game, right? He's been out for maybe 3 months. He came out in November and it's December, so it hasn't been 3 months, but he's gonna probably be the best in the game for quite a while. Some cards are getting pretty close because, like, if a card, let me keep it a stack, if a card like this dropped in 2K22, like, my god, it would be crazy. But the thing is, why I feel like this tutorial for Tim Thomas isn't going to be that long, because his jumper is so fast that you don't have to do a lot to get open. Now the key is, what I would want y'all to do is to learn how to shoot from that deep. You know what I'm saying? I want y'all to be able to shoot from this far out. You feel me? Look how far away he is from the 3-point line. Like, that is a big thing that I feel like I want all you guys to learn how to do, is to shoot this far away from the 3-point line. That is a big thing, because the first thing I'm gonna go over with Tim Thomas that I feel like is really good is the double drag back, because everybody knows about the drag back. They see that and you speed boost, you know what I'm saying? So I feel like this is a good thing right here. You do the double drag back to get open. Your defender is not going to step up. Green, you feel me? You can shoot in the AI's face like that too, unless, you know, your opponent has a brain and he puts Giannis on him, stuff like that. But that is a big thing. Double drag back, you feel me? Double drag back. Now we're gonna be moving quickly. We're gonna go straight into the next one. Another thing is, now let's say you're doing a double drag back all game, right? So you hit another drag back, you flick your right stick, and you go to the right. You know what I'm saying? Make sure the ball, to start this combo off, you always want to make sure the ball is in your right hand, you know? Because when most people see the drag back, they expect you to speed boost out of it. And I feel like this goes great with a screen to the right. Drag back, flick to the right, no R2. Always remember that. You do the drag back, you flick to the right, and you shoot off the dribble. I feel like Tim Thomas excels with this normal fade so much, you know. Just that right. This is real simple with Tim Thomas, y'all. This is real simple. That's how I feel. This is real simple. Drag back, make sure you flick to the right, no R2, speed boost, shoot a fade. You're going to get open. You're going to get open. It's so crazy, man. It's so crazy. Now another one that I like to get open with is the no R2, you know, and you're flicking down doing the Steve Francis. I feel like this creates so much space when you're trying to get a 3 off. A deep 3, you know, you hit one of these, you're gonna get a deep 3 off. You're gonna get a deep 3 off. Drag back, Steve Francis, you know what I'm saying? Do the Steve Francis, things like that. And you shoot a deep 3. Deep 3. One more time. Show y'all the little, all yards is flicking back and forth. Diagonal opposite ball hand. No R2. No R2, flicking diagonal opposite ball hand. And that's how you do the double Steve Francis. Now I know a lot of people love to talk about the little Asta slide with Tim Thomas. They say you just run down the court, do the little Asta slide, and you're gonna get a crab every time. Now this one's real simple. All you have to do is just flick down on the analog stick, no R2. You flick down on the analog stick, no R2. Right analog stick, no R2. You're gonna get the Asta slide, and you can speed boost out of it. Obviously, it's all time based for you to get the crab off and stuff like that. With the Oster slide to make sure you get the 3 off and stuff. I don't really use the Oster slide like that too much because for some reason every time I do it, I always be under the 3-point line when I try it. But Oster slide is real simple. You know, you just flick down on the right analog stick. Now, one more thing before I go is that I want y'all to always take advantage of Tim Thomas' limitless takeoff. You know, let's see, his limitless takeoff is on gold, and that's pretty fun. That's pretty fun. But he has really good dunks when you use the right or the left and on the analog stick. Now, if you're running from the right side or left side, make sure you use that side of the ball hand. Like if he has the ball in his left hand, you know, you do a left-handed dunk. I feel like he always has really good dunks. He has a lot of dunks though, but I always feel like he has really good dunks. I like to hold up also on the analog stick when I'm doing the dunks because he has that front clutch right there that is very safe. That is very, very safe. And he has a really good dunk, so dunk meter is always good for him too, you know what I'm saying? But like I said, y'all, Tim Thomas is really simple to get open because his shot is on quick. So a lot of these moves, you do them real quick, you shoot the ball, and it's gonna have literally 0 to no contest. It's gonna be real simple because I know a lot of y'all like getting Tim Thomas nowadays because DeMar DeRozan price has dropped down and stuff like that. But look, it's been your boy JulyGlo, man. And always remember, take your time and have fun. You know what I'm saying? But it's been your boy JulyGlo. If you're new here, like, comment, and subscribe. Happy New Year's. And I'll catch y'all in the next one.